Well, hello everybody. We're going to talk word problems right now. And this is very basic how we're going to interpret problems. I mentioned in the video that we're going to kind of figure these out mainly on the worksheets. But just to remember, there are some things that we need to know. The word sum is how we do our addition. The word difference, that means subtraction. The word product, that's going to be our multiplication. And quotient is going to be our divide by. Okay, now there's some other words, less than, more than, and times and things like that we're going to use, and we'll talk about when we get there, but those are just some things to think of. So number one, they're asking for a sum of a number and 8. Now, the order doesn't matter when you're doing addition. So when you hear a number, that's when they mean the letter. So we're just going to use X. Sum means addition, and it's a number, and 8. That's all that means. Equal to what? Well, we're not doing equations. We're just setting things up. We're making what we call expressions, which are just mathematical sentences without having equal signs. Okay, now, 2 is a tricky one. 12 less than a number. When I see less than, I know it's going to be a minus sign, but you always have to stop and think on what side it is. If I look at it as 12 less than a number, so what's going to be bigger? The number is going to be bigger, because you want X and you want 12 less than the X. So this is going to go X minus 12. So sometimes you have to flip-flop them. Now, let's just look at number 9, because I can see that if I just go across right here, it's a little different. The difference between a number and 3. On this one, we're just going to do the X minus 3. This one, we just read left to right, okay? But on number 12, we want 12 smaller than the number, so we have to start with the number so we can go smaller than them. So it's just a little difference on how it's written, and if you're going to make any mistakes, this is usually where it's going to be, is on the subtraction. All right, well, let's just keep going. Well, let's knock this one out since we're here. 9 more than a number. Well, more is plus, 9 more than a number. If you wrote X plus 9, it doesn't matter because commutative property, right? The product of 6 and a number. Product means time. These are the 3 things you need to know. 6x. I'll keep going down the column. A number increased by. Here's a number. Increased means plus 15. Quotient. That's the division. So I'm going to do a division sign like this right now. And this one you can read left to right, of a number and 2. You could also write the quotient of a number and 2 like that. Those mean the same thing. 4 times a number, 4x. Or you could write 4 times x if you really want to. A number divided by 5. A number divided by 5. Whenever I see a number, that's where my x is going to be, or a or b or whatever you want to use. Number 10, 7 multiplied by a number. That's what multiplication looks like, a number next to the letter. The sum of, that's a plus, a number and 20. Read it like that. 4 less than a number. All right, that's the minus sign. This is where you need to stop and think. It's 4 less than, or 4 smaller than the number. So I want to start with the number, and I want to make it 4 smaller than the number. So this is one where we have to kind of switch them around. Number 13, the product of 3 and a number. Product means multiply, so I'd write 3x. And number 14, a number decreased by 18. So I start with the number, and I decrease it by 18. So this one I would read left to right, okay? So there's some word problems right there for you, and you got started on that. If you need to, you can go to look at letter B or version B. Just as a reminder, you can find all these at maxtutorials.com, and this is all free for you right now, so if you can like and subscribe my YouTube page, that would really help me out a lot. And it's a way also to kind of get this going, and maybe we could help some other people. If you love it, great, go on. If not, take a look at version B, and let's see if that can help you too.